Hello, I'm Libby Page, and I'm here at New Life in Exeter, where we have just finished a vacation Bible school that was themed The Fruit of the Spirit. And I'm here with Pastor Glenn Stout. And so, Pastor Glenn, how many years have you been pastoring?
Since about 1984.
Okay, awesome. And so, in your years of pastoring, why is it important to have a children's ministry?
Because every Moses needs a Joshua.
Okay, well, that is good to know. And so, in the big scope of everything, what impact do you think children's ministry is having?
I think it's the vitality. It's the vitality of the church. It's the passing down from generation to generation. It's not only that. It's been my experience that those working with children in children's ministry, they stay younger longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
So, I just worked with a good friend of mine, Phil, and he's been a children's pastor at Santa Maria Church. He is 74 years old. I went on a mission trip with him 15 years ago, and he don't look a day older than he did when I was on the trip with him.
That is awesome.
And so kids keep you young. That's one of the benefits of, I think, of working with the kids, and they're funny. One of the most popular television shows when I was a kid was Art Linkletter. Kids say the darndest things, and they do. You want to know the truth about the parents? Ask the kids.
Yeah, that is true. And as we look at this past week, what do you think the impact has been?
I don't think there's, I think Suzi said it one night, I don't think we'll be able to see the impact, and maybe in our lifetime. But the seeds were sown, and I know I'll never forget Gloria Baxley holding my first children's crusade in Farmersville at First Assembly, and the impact that had on me as a kid. I mean, you may go out and in the world, but you won't forget when you go through a children's ministry and the seeds that are sown. I think it's been said that give me a child till they're 5 and they won't worry about them anymore. James Dobson's also quoted in a lot of things about saying how early that we can impact kids from the nursery, even in the womb, that they need to hear the Word of God.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and then the last question. So what advice would you give to churches who don't find it necessary for a children's ministry in their community?
You're wrong. You're wrong. That is the vitality of the church. It is the live stream, and I know sometimes we don't have the means, and but I think I remember when I was in Farmersville, grandmas bringing Sister Mayfield, bringing 2 or 3 kids to church, not necessarily her kids. She'd walk in with a cane, but she had 2 or 3 kids by the hand, bringing them to church, and one of those kids was me. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Pastor Glenn. And I, too, can say that children's ministry impacted my life. I remember the vacation Bible schools. I remember singing the songs, and it's just a lifelong impression that makes a difference and directed me to this point where I am today. So thank you, Pastor Glenn. And like you said, if your church does not have a children's ministry, we urge you to invest in a children's ministry. You're making impacts for the future.